mail, and I'll read it just as he wrote it, making sure it fits within 3 minutes. Here we go. My dear fellow Nigerians, from Mr. Cruz's table to you, I urge everyone listening to this message to pause and think deeply. Not emotionally, not sentimentally, but critically, because the future of any nation depends on the ability of its people to question, reason, and act wisely. For decades, many of us have been taught that a shepherd must protect the flock at all costs. A true shepherd does not abandon the sheep when danger comes. A true shepherd stands between the flock and the wolves. Our churches and mosques were meant to be places of liberation, places where people find freedom from spiritual bondage, injustice, oppression, fear, and corruption. If religious leaders are the shepherds and the people are the flock, then we must ask an uncomfortable question. When the foxes are devouring the fold, what are the shepherds doing? Too often the focus appears to have shifted, away from confronting societal problems, away from speaking truth to power, away from defending the vulnerable, and toward endless programs, fundraising, and personal interests. Think about it. The most powerful place to inspire positive change is any gathering where thousands sit, listen, and trust their leaders. History has shown that transformation begins when people are awakened to truth. Salvation is not merely hearing about good. It is rejecting evil. It is standing against darkness. It is choosing courage over fear. Even in Scripture, cleansing required action, not just words. So the question remains, why are so many voices silent when society cries out for justice? Why are so many wrongs tolerated? Why are so many followers discouraged from asking difficult questions? Fear has become a prison, and silence has become a habit. But no nation can progress when its people are afraid to think. No society can prosper when critical reasoning is replaced by blind loyalty. The struggle should never be about wealth, influence, or personal gain. It should be about truth. It should be about integrity. It should be about building a better future for everyone. So I ask you today, when will you begin to think independently? When will you stop surrendering your judgment to others? When will you refuse to overlook wrongdoing simply because it comes from someone you admire? The future belongs to those who are willing to ask questions, to those who seek understanding, to those who refuse to remain mentally captive. My fellow Nigerians, engage your minds, challenge your assumptions, seek the truth. Act wisely, because meaningful change begins the moment people decide to awaken. And that moment can begin with you.
The Siri doesn't want to read this part. Jesus Christ also acts practically by flogging those people out of the temple. So,
Of course.
yeah, thank you.